Hello. Today we are looking at a summary of our DNA structure and function notes. I kind of just wanted to put it all in one place, digest it down for you all in a non-presentation format. So here we go. So DNA is the shortened name for deoxyribonucleic acid. And DNA is a polymer. A polymer is a large molecule made up of many monomers. Monomers are small little pieces. Think of them like puzzle pieces that come together to complete the puzzle. In this case, our puzzle is DNA. These monomers have a specific name, and the monomers of DNA are called nucleotides. A nucleotide has 3 parts. And I've used kind of these very simplified shapes to represent the pieces of the nucleotide. Again, the nucleotide is the monomer. And in our nucleotide, we have a sugar, a phosphate, and a nitrogenous base. We often just shorten it to base. And again, sugar, phosphate, and a base. And specifically the sugar in DNA is deoxyribose. Okay, that is the name of the sugar, but we can just call it sugar. And then the pieces fit together like this every single time. You have the sugar in the middle, the phosphate out here, and then coming out of the other side is the base. Okay. In terms of the types of bases, there are 4 bases. We have adenine, A, guanine, G, T, thymine, and C, cytosine. Okay, and we can group these bases together. A and G have kind of similar shapes here. We say they have 2 rings. And the name for the bases that have 2 rings, they are called purines, double ring, you can see here. And the other 2 bases, T and C, have similar shapes again, this time only 1 ring each. And the name for the bases with only a single ring are called pyrimidines. Now, these 4 bases bind together in very specific ways. A always binds with T. That's what these little lines represent here. These are bonds. And then G and C always bind together, and that's what these little lines represent. You may notice these little lines are bonds. I've mentioned that before, but they have a name. These are hydrogen bonds. Okay, so they are hydrogen bonds. And A and T are bound together with 2 hydrogen bonds, 2 lines here. That's not a coincidence. And G and C bind together with 3 little lines, 3 hydrogen bonds. Moving forward, the overall shape of DNA is called a double helix. It's a twisted ladder. So for our purposes, we're untwisting the ladder here. And the purple lines represent the sides of the ladder, or what we call a sugar phosphate backbone. The rungs, or the steps of the ladder that you would climb up, these are the bases, and the hydrogen bonds that hold the bases together, but the bases. So if I fill in here a little bit in my example, again, the purple sides are the sugar phosphate backbone, and then the steps or rungs of the ladder are your bases. A, always binding with T, C, always binding with G. And again, these are the nitrogenous bases in the middle here, following the rules of base pairing. Again, A binding with T, C binding with G. I have attached this document in a non-video form if you just want to look it over. And I also would suggest that you copy this down so it sticks in your head. It'll help you with the assignment. All right, and again, reach out to me with any questions. Thank you.